Are you struggling to lose stubborn, unwanted body fat? Well, I have the solution to your problem. What if I told you that you could lose up to 20 pounds of stubborn body fat in just 30 days and won't have to ever worry about putting it back on again? Would you be interested in knowing something like that? I'm talking about a foolproof, science-based diet that's 100% guaranteed to melt away stubborn body fat in just 30 days. Don't worry, it's not some fad diet. You won't have to take diet pills, no portion controls, no point systems, no meal loggings, and no calorie counting forever. The 30-day fat loss system is designed to jumpstart your metabolism and attack your unwanted body fat and use it for energy. The best part is, no exercise is required. I'm about to share with you the secret diet plan that Hollywood celebrities use to lose weight fast. Ever wonder how female celebrities bounce back so quickly after giving birth? Or how male actors can pack on the pounds for a leading role and then regain their rock-solid abs almost instantly after filming? Well, watch this entire presentation because I'm about to share their secret to getting slim and trim and staying that way. Hi, my name is Kellyanne, and I'm going to show you how you can lose a ton of body fat in just 30 days. And you'll do it without starving yourself, without spending hours in the gym, and without pills, powders, portions, or any of those other gimmicks. Fitness gurus, health professionals, and yes, even doctors are all aware of this secret system that resets your metabolism in such a way that it literally dissolves fat cells at lightning speed. They don't want you to know about this secret way of eating because it would be bad for business. The sale of diet aids would be directly affected. Health-related issues such as diabetes, high blood pressure, strokes, heart attacks, cancer, and a host of other health-related issues would be drastically reduced. Your need to spend hours at the gym trying to get healthy would come to a halt. So you see, it's not in their best interest to let the general public know about a simple way of eating that attacks body fat and remove it by using it for energy. Watch this presentation until the very end and you'll also discover the little-known way to enjoy all your favorite foods. Yes, even the fattening ones. And you'll still shrink your stomach, take several inches off your waist, and get in the best shape you've been in years. Not only will you look and feel a decade younger, you'll better your health in the process, because the tricks you are about to learn don't just tighten and tone your entire body, they also lower cholesterol, stabilize blood sugar, normalize blood pressure, and improve just about every other marker of well-being. Once again, my name is Kellyanne, and I want to tell you a secret. The secret I'm talking about has to do with weight loss, but not the same old eat less and exercise type of weight loss that results in losing weight at a snail's pace. I'm talking about where after 30 days you've developed a flatter stomach, increased your metabolism, skyrocketed your energy levels, lost significant inches of fat from your hips, thighs, belly, and butt, and have taken complete control over your body weight for the rest of your life. I'm talking about the body's ability to do all of this and more in just 30 days. Now, I'm not in the medical field. I'm not a licensed nutritionist. I'm not a so-called exercise guru. And I certainly don't claim to have all the answers when it comes to weight loss. I'm a normal person just like you. The only difference is I happen to have stumbled upon a secret diet system that society has been hiding from the general public for decades. It's the same secret diet system that Hollywood celebrities have also used for decades to maintain a slim, lean, healthy body. They don't want you to know that you don't have to struggle with weight loss because it would mean the end of a multi-billion-dollar industry. They can't afford for people like me to share the secret with you. Let's face it, there's not a single industry out there that's filled with more hype and empty promises than that of the diet industry. Doesn't it seem like there's a new, faster, and better diet product to come along almost every other day? The diet industry spends millions and millions of dollars every year trying to convince us that they have the answers to our weight problem. Yet, they don't actually want you to know the real secrets to weight loss, because if word were to get out, it would surely put a dent into their multi-billion-dollar profits. Because of that, I'm not sure how long I'll be able to keep this presentation online. So watch it to the very end because I'm about to share with you how you can lose up to 10% of your body fat in a mere 30 days. Unlike the mountain of misinformation floating around on the web and magazines and those daily TV shows, this stuff actually works, and you won't find it anywhere else. Most of all, when you act on the simple principles coming up shortly, you'll experience fat loss results like you've never imagined possible. Now, to be honest, I should be charging for this, so watch it now while you still can, and it's still free. It's so simple, yet it's the most overlooked secret when it comes to weight loss. The same secret I applied to shed 55 pounds of unwanted body fat and have kept it off to this day. Plus, I'm going to reveal the #1 mistake almost everyone makes that leads to endless yo-yo dieting and destroys your chances of getting fit. When you find out exactly how easy the system is and how effortless it blends into your life, you'll want to share the secret with others who are struggling with weight loss as well. I'm counting on that. I need you to help me spread the word as fast as you can before the powers that be can silence this movement. It's time out for the diet industry profiting off the backs of innocent people. I lost 10% of my body fat applying the principles outlined in the 30-day fat loss system. Now, if you lose 10% of your body fat in 30 days and you shared how you did it with your family, and your family was to lose 10% of their body fat in 30 days, and they shared how they did it with their friends, and their friends was to lose 10% of their body fat as well, then within 30 days, we all would be on the road to improving our overall health and well-being, and we all would have lost 10% of our body fat in the process. So yes, spread the word. It's time to get fit the all-natural way. It's time to stop the overweight insanity. The key is to heal your body so it starts losing weight and burning fat on its own. How would you like to have a healthier, less toxic body, natural, easy, and effortless weight loss, an abundance of personal energy, dramatically improved physical, mental, and emotional health, a more youthful look, and maximize longevity? If you are ready to make the physical changes to your life that will help usher in these benefits, then let me help you to get started right away. Losing weight has much more to do with eliminating the bad calories while increasing the good calories using a strategic system that takes into account how your body processes certain nutrients. More on this in a bit. Consider this. If you are significantly overweight, you stand a higher risk of developing coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, breast cancer, colon cancer, hypertension, stroke, liver disease, gallbladder disease, sleep apnea, respiratory problems, osteoarthritis, as well as a host of other illnesses. With all the dreadful diseases and complications associated with being overweight, doesn't it make perfect sense that you should be doing everything possible to get rid of all that extra weight as fast as you can? Now, I can bet that you've thrown everything but the kitchen sink at your diet plan, yet you're still struggling with having way too much body fat. You're probably feeling like you've tried every conceivable diet on the planet and nothing has lived up to its weight loss claims. Well, I guarantee the information I'm about to share with you is something you have not tried before, and I'm a living witness that it works. I lost 55 pounds in a matter of weeks applying these easy to follow step-by-step principles. The 30-day fat loss system will absolutely put you on the road to getting the health and body you deserve. The next time you're in the supermarket, look on the cover of several magazines and notice that you don't see any fat celebrities. 99% of them are rail thin, and it's not because they all have excellent genes. It's because they apply the secrets revealed in the 30-day fat loss system. Remember, if they want to work in that competitive industry, they must remain slim and in good health. I'm going to show you how to shortcut your way to a flat stomach. But first, let me share with you how I was the product of yo-yo dieting and ultimately applied the secrets revealed in the 30-day fat loss system that helped me shed 55 pounds of unwanted body fat. So keep watching. Deal? Now, I wasn't always someone others sought after for weight loss advice. And I definitely didn't have a website that over 300,000 people flock to every month for cutting-edge fat loss tips. Far from it. In fact, I was grossly overweight and quite unhealthy for many, many years. Like I said, I was the product of 35 years of yo-yo dieting. Simply put, yo-yo dieting means I would go on a diet and achieve my weight loss goals only to regain the weight months later. I would become disappointed with my weight gain and go back to my previous overeating habits. This, of course, would lead to more weight gain and eventually me going on another diet. Now take a look at the diagram and study it for a moment. This was a vicious cycle that I continued for 35 years of my life. I'm going to give you a few more seconds to really study this chart. If you've been on and off diets for years, it might be because of yo-yo dieting. Looking in the mirror, I was not happy with what I saw looking back at me. The first thought that came to my mind was, I need to go on a diet. I thank God for changing my mindset and showing me that the last thing I needed to do was go on another diet. After all, it was dieting that was making me fat. Let me explain. Every time I would fail at yet another diet, I would start the vicious cycle of overeating all over again. I ate because I was disappointed in myself. I ate because I couldn't fit into my clothes. I ate because I was tired of people telling me that I was gaining weight. I ate because I felt like a failure. I ate when I thought I was happy. I ate when I felt that I was sad. I ate when I was at work. I ate when I watched TV. I ate when I saw someone else eating. You name it, and I ate because of it. The truth of the matter is, what I saw in the mirror didn't represent who I was at all. It only showed the world who I had allowed myself to become. With tears running down my face, I realized that what I needed the most was a new way of eating. It was at that moment that I decided that I would never go on another diet. Instantly, I felt a sense of empowerment. I decided that I would strike the phrase, I need to go on a diet, from my vocabulary and replace it with, I need to reduce my overall body fat content. I have way too much body fat. Little did I know at the time, the decision to stop dieting would change my life forever. Let me explain. Whenever I would go on a diet, I would set into motion an action plan. This was supposed to be my fail-proof system for losing weight. Stay with me here. I'm going to explain myself. The first thing I would do is brace myself for the drastic reduction in calories I would undoubtedly have to limit myself to eating. Then I would ready myself to brush off feelings of hunger, of which I would undoubtedly have to endure. My third action was to deny myself any and all desserts unless it was either fruit or one of those 100-calorie snacks. My next step was to join the local gym. I had been led to believe that the only way for me to lose weight was to sweat like I was in a dry roasted oven and the dial had been turned up to 550 degrees. And finally, I would instruct my family that I was on yet another diet, which meant no takeout or fast food for me. No siree, I was going to deny myself the pleasure of eating anything that didn't start with the word diet. If you're like me and suffer from a lifetime of dieting, you are very, very familiar with my action plan. Weight loss. It was all I could think about. It was the driving force behind every food morsel I put in my mouth. As time went on and I continued to work my action plan, I would lose weight, sometimes a lot of weight. As a matter of fact, I lost 37 pounds the last time I went on a diet. I don't know about you, but when I finally succeed at losing weight, I feel great. However, before long, I usually return to my bad overeating habits and start to gain weight again. The negative cycle of losing weight and regaining it back went on for most of my adult life. That means that my weight loss success was always short-lived. Tired of this negative chain reaction with weight loss, I decided to study nutrition. So I went on to read every diet book I can get my hands on. I spent countless hours in the library and online researching obesity, human physiology, and the connections between them. And after a while, I started to see a pattern. It explained why some people could eat practically anything they wanted and not gain weight, while others like myself stored most of my food as fat. Not only that, I also stumbled upon a way to scientifically manipulate my metabolism at the cellular level, so I can enjoy all my favorite treats and still shed the pounds. And in a moment, I'm going to share my discovery with you. So keep watching. Not only did I learn about how important food is to the health and well-being of our bodies, I also learned how to choose foods that target my fat cells and burn my body's existing fat for energy. That's right. I lost 55 pounds without dieting or exercising. I didn't take any diet pills or join a controlled food program like Jenny Craig or Nutrisystem. I ate foods that target my fat cells and burn my body's existing body fat for energy. I learned how to reset my metabolism rate in such a way that I have never gained any weight back. Before I discuss that with you, I first would like to give you a little more insight into how I became a product of 35 years of yo-yo dieting. It's very important to understand why you constantly overeat if you are to have any hopes of ending your overweight problem. When I was talking about how I was a product of yo-yo dieting, I made two statements that was very important to me being overweight. First, I said I went on a diet so that I could lose weight. Secondly, I said that I would never go on another diet. However, 6 months has passed since I first lost those 37 pounds, and thanks to my decision to never diet again, I have not only regained those 37 pounds, I now tip the scale at 199.8 pounds. That's 8 pounds more than I weighed before I went on a diet in the first place. At this point, I'm desperate to lose weight, and I'm struggling to overcome my overeating habits. Here I go again. Not wanting to give up and settle for a lifetime of being a plus-size woman, I shake off all the negative emotion that goes along with yet another failed diet, and I stop trying to diet. This time I was going to try something I had never tried before. Instead of focusing on weight loss, I was going to focus on improving my overall health and well-being. That's when it dawned on me. The first thing I would have to do is let go of the notion that I need to lose weight. I know it sounds crazy, but the truth of the matter is, as long as you are preoccupied with how fat you are, you will continue to remain fat. Ever heard of the saying, you are what you think you are? Well, it's true. In order to turn your situation around, you must accept the fact that what you really need to do is change your mindset. That's what I did. I had to change my goals from wanting to achieve weight loss to desiring to improve my overall health and well-being. Now, my focus has shifted from thinking about how fat I am to thinking about how improving my health and well-being is going to improve my life. If I am what I think I am, then I choose to think about being healthy and not about being fat. After further evaluation, I realized what I really would like to see is a drastic reduction in my body fat content. I have way too much body fat. The dilemma I am faced with now is how do I get rid of all of this unwanted body fat? This is what led me to my current journey, which is as follows: to drastically reduce my body fat content by changing the foods I choose to eat. When fat loss becomes your journey, it's a lifetime commitment to being the best that you can be. It's a journey. Therefore, you spend a lifetime exploring all that it has to offer. When you subject your body to dieting, essentially you are disrupting the natural flow of things. Oftentimes, you are depriving your body of much-needed vitamins and minerals as well as other important nutrients. With that being said, whatever you do to lose the weight, that is what you must do to keep it off. So if you lost a ton of weight on a program like Nutrisystem, Jenny Craig, or Slim Fast, so you will have to continue to eat that way, or in most cases, the weight will return. I don't know about you, but I think life is way too short for me to deny myself the pleasure of eating my favorite foods. And that is why so many of us go back to overeating and ultimately regain all the weight we had lost. Well, I lost 55 pounds and I eat whatever I want to eat. I don't exercise. I don't diet. I don't take diet pills. And I don't eat specially prepared foods. I eat what I want to eat. I eat when I want to eat. And I also eat how much I want to eat. The key to what I am saying here is, I eat. I discovered a method of eating that will supercharge your metabolism rate as well as cause your body to burn off existing body fat and use it for energy. I didn't discover some new diet. I stumbled upon the same secret formula for fast weight loss that Hollywood celebrities have been using for decades to maintain a slim, fit, and healthy body. Now, let's take a look at the #1 method many dieters use to lose weight: counting calories. When you are counting calories, you are essentially forcing all of your attention on eating less and exercising more. One of the biggest myths circulating in the diet industry is the notion that in order to lose weight, you must eat less and exercise more. This is just plain bad science. This method of weight loss has taken a complex situation and applied a simplistic answer that does not take into account that many people have health issues and genetic makeups that prevent this from being a valid solution to their weight loss problems. It fails to take into account your body's hormones, which has a major impact on whether you are fat or thin. The fact is, the body does not treat all calories the same. In fact, there are certain calories that make us fat and other calories that prevent us from burning fat. Keep in mind, there are a few good calories that actually force your body to burn fat. So the key to weight loss is not counting calories. This should be evident by the obesity problem here in the United States. I just started to eat the way mankind was intended to eat, and my body rewarded me with drastic weight loss. Overeating is caused mainly by chemical imbalances in our diets. When you go on a diet, it sends your body into shock, which causes your metabolism to shut down. Now your body will store everything you eat as fat. Once that happens, weight loss becomes impossible. I would like to teach you how to eat the way nature created you to eat. You won't have to eat specially prepared meals. No food scales are needed, and most importantly, no dieting required. Oh yeah, did I mention that no exercising is required either? As busy as Hollywood celebrities are, do you really think they have time to spend hours in the gym working out? The answer is no, and that's because they don't have to. The 30-day fat loss system sends your metabolism through the roof and causes your fat cells to dissolve, leaving your body slimmer, leaner, and in the best shape possible. If you follow just a few basic principles, you will lose weight. I guarantee it. Now remember, despite my success today, I'm really no different than you. I'm just an average girl who struggled all her adult life with weight loss before stumbling onto a system. A system that puts everyday folks like us in total control of our weight and health. When you apply the principles found in this system, you will no longer have to set your sights on going on another diet or having to experience the feelings of failure from overeating food binges. The 30-day fat loss system will help you lose pure body fat and never, ever have to worry about putting the weight back on. This system allows you to not only look and feel your best, it's also easy to follow and does not require any diet or exercise routine to maintain your results. It's the same system I use to get rid of 55 pounds of body fat in a matter of weeks, and I have kept it off until this very day. I'm getting ready to share a major part of the success to the 30-day fat loss system. Are you listening? There are 3 stages to optimize your weight loss results. Our program is broken up into 3 parts. The first is the reset phase. This is where you'll shed massive pounds in just 10 days to get a jump start toward losing a lot of weight. The main reason for this part is to hit your body's reset button, which will help prepare your body for the rest of the program. You can expect to lose about 10 to 15 pounds during this phase of the program. So if you start the program at 220 pounds, 10 days later, you can be down to 205 pounds. Losing all that weight in just 10 days is a very good thing. In fact, at this point, a lot of programs will call it a day. But not us. We are just getting started. The second phase of the program is the main event. This is the action plan which will allow you to stick with the program until you reach your target weight. All you have to do is follow your custom weight loss plan and you'll safely lose 10% of your weight each and every month, like clockwork. Essentially, if you start this phase at 205 pounds, 30 days later you'll be 185 pounds. 2 months after that, you'll weigh 167 pounds. And 3 months after that, your bathroom scale will show only 151 pounds. Just imagine what losing 69 pounds in little over 3 months will do to you. Imagine all the extra looks you'll get while walking down the street. Imagine the massive improvement to your health and self-esteem. And imagine all the minor improvements that will make the rest of your life better. And you'll get all of that without wasting hours at the gym or starving yourself half to death on some crazy starvation diet. Finally, once you lose all that weight and are happy with how you look in a bikini, you'll reach the third phase of the program, maintenance. Here, the goal is simple, to keep you thin. I am happy to tell you that this is the easiest phase of the program. Why? Simple. You no longer have to put in the effort to eliminate all that stored fat. You'll be shocked at how little you actually have to do in order to maintain your new body. As you can see, there is something for everyone in this program. If you are looking to quickly lose 10 to 15 pounds, then you can lose all that in just 10 days, just by following the first phase of the program. If you are looking for serious weight loss, then you can follow the full program. And if you are just looking to learn a quick and easy way to maintain your current figure without wasting hours at the gym, then you can follow the maintenance phase. The 30-day fat loss system is a program designed especially for you. It does not require you to eat the low-fat versions of food. In fact, it requires you to eat the full-fat versions of food. I lost 55 pounds in a matter of a few weeks and I did not eat any low-fat food. I ate food like sausages, eggs, cheese, steak, chicken, and on certain days, I enjoyed eating desserts like cake, cookies, ice cream, danishes, and more. I ate my favorite foods, in moderation of course, and I lost a boatload of body fat. Now, if I can lose weight without restricting myself to a low-fat diet, you can too. Low-fat foods keep you hungry, they slow down your metabolism, they rob you of your energy, and they force you to store fat. So why eat that way? I would like to introduce you to a system of eating that allows you to enjoy most of the food you are eating right now. And yet you will lose all the body fat you desire to lose. Not only that, you will lose it in record time. If you really want to get fit fast as possible, you absolutely must avoid starving yourself. The truth is, you need to eat a lot, much more than you think and not doing. This is the #1 mistake almost everyone makes when trying to burn fat. Unfortunately, it always backfires and becomes the #1 reason for yo-yo dieting. Let me explain. When you go on a new diet and you don't eat enough and you're always hungry, you set yourself up to fail right from the start, and for 2 reasons. #1, while you lost a little weight in the beginning, sooner or later, whether it be several days or a couple of weeks, you're going to plateau. You drop a few pounds at first, but suddenly everything comes to a grinding halt. The scale won't budge no matter how hard you try. As frustrating as this might be, it's just your body's natural survival mechanism. Keep in mind, it doesn't care that you want to slim down, fit into smaller clothes, and look better. Its primary goal is to keep you alive. When you start shrinking, your body feels threatened and slams the brakes on your fat loss progress. Now, there is a way to trick your body so that you can continue to lose weight week after week and without stalling. We'll get to that shortly. First, here's the second reason why starving yourself always fails to deliver lasting fat loss. It's due to the simple fact that nobody can expect to fight hunger and win. I don't care how much willpower you have or how many meals you're willing to swap with carrots and celery sticks. Sooner or later, hunger will beat you. And when that happens, you end up binging on all kinds of fattening foods. Then you feel horrible for falling off the wagon and just give up altogether. Naturally, you gain back all the weight you may have lost, plus a few extra ones. So instead of trying to eat like a bird, you should choose the right foods and eat lots of them. When you eat the right foods like natural, whole foods filled with crucial nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, you won't worry about portions or too many calories. The best part is, these foods provide your body with everything it needs to get rid of unwanted body fat automatically. Sounds good? Here's another piece of advice you'll welcome with open arms. Did you know that you can avoid the plateaus that plague almost every diet just by eating your favorite treats at the right times? It's true. Oreos, ice cream, pizza, steak, and cheese subs are some of my favorites, and you can use these and others like them to prevent stalling. In fact, here's a fun exercise I want you to try. Tonight, when you have about 15 minutes of downtime, grab a pen and a piece of paper and make a list of your favorite top 20 treats. Write down anything you want. Why should you do this? Because these foods will form a key part of your fat loss strategy. And when you eat them in the right amount on certain days, you virtually guarantee the scale keeps moving down week after week. Just imagine the look of surprise on your friends and family faces when you tell them that you're eating cookies or cake or whatever your favorite foods happen to be, because they're helping you lose weight. And as much as they'll think you're crazy, they'll beg you to spill your secrets when they see with their very own eyes how fast this plan is making you slimmer and slimmer. Now here's the most crucial fat burning tip of all. If you don't do this, none of what you've learned will matter. Yes, it's that important when it comes to losing weight fast and keeping it off for good. It's called the Instinctual Eating Principle, or IEP. Now, this is the only way to eat as much as you want without having to count calories, log meals, or follow point systems and still get fit. And it's also the rule that just about every natural lean species follows, including the lion. Let me ask you a question. Out of all the lions you've seen in your life, either up close at a zoo or on TV shows like Natural Geographic, how many of them were fat? We both know the answer is 0. And do you want to know why? It's because a lion eats a natural diet. It doesn't eat health foods, and it doesn't worry about calories or portion control or even exercise. It doesn't have to, because by eating the right foods, it automatically stays slim and healthy. Not only that, it also has endless energy. When you eat like the lion, you get the same results. A fit, healthy body that's a fat-burning machine. The best part? You still enjoy your favorite treats on certain days. In fact, when you put this plan into action, you won't believe your eyes every time you step on the bathroom scale or the changes when you look in the mirror. What kind of a difference would that make in your life? No doubt you'd look and feel fabulous. Perhaps you have some outfits tucked away. Outfits you never imagined you'd wear again. Now, how excited would you be to try them on again and for the first time in years, have them fit like a glove? So now you know the formula that allows you to lose weight effortlessly. You also know how to do it without giving up your favorite foods, sacrificing your social life, or falling off the wagon. And truth be told, that was a lot to cover. You may be even feeling a bit overwhelmed or confused, and that's okay. Basically, this means you have two choices on where you go from here. Choice number 1, you can take the information in this presentation and try to go it alone. Who knows? You may see some success if you took really careful notes. Or choice number 2, which is clearly the smartest, fastest, and most easiest way to get what you want, which is a slim, healthy body you can be proud of, loads of energy to enjoy endless activities, and the freedom of knowing that your size issues are a thing of the past. So let me do the work for you. And you know what? I already have. Why start from scratch and try to reinvent the wheel when I've laid out your exact step-by-step blueprint for weight loss success already? One that's been tested for years, one that's responsible for thousands of men and women of all ages losing weight. Here's what the vast majority of people decide to do. It's called the 30-day fat loss system. My name is Kellyanne, and I'm the creator of the 30-Day Fat Loss System, the only natural eating plan that frees you from calorie counting, portion controls, and point systems, yet still allows you to lose weight effortlessly. This radically simple way to eat strips off every last ounce of your stubborn body fat without you having to starve yourself or spend hours in the gym. And it works whether you are a man or a woman, young or old, and even if you have bad genetics, food addictions, a thyroid condition, or diabetes. It also works if you have a painfully slow metabolism or one that's broken from years and years of yo-yo dieting. And even if you're still carrying baby weight and you're just too busy to do anything about it. Heck, this will work for you if you have a family history of obesity and you've been overweight your entire life, or you've tried every diet on the planet and still failed. Now, before we move on, I like to set the record straight, just so there are no misunderstandings and you know exactly what you are about to experience. With that being said, here's what this secret fat loss system is not. It's not some fad diet where you're eating nothing but cabbage soup or baby food or mushrooms or whatever silly meal substitute some flaky guru dreamt up for you. And it's not one of those low-fat, carb-counting, low-calorie diets that rob you of your energy and leave you with nothing but cravings. And you can rest assured you don't have to put up with tasteless health foods, waste your hard-earned cash on overpriced, prepackaged meals, or take questionable supplements. And you'll never, never, ever need to swallow dangerous diet pills. And finally, you won't have to work out for hours on end just to burn unwanted body fat. The truth be told, most weight loss methods will work. Some of them work better than others, but most of them will help you drop a few pounds. The problem is they burden you with too many rules. Couple that with the fact that they leave you hungry, and this creates the perfect storm for failure. You're always thinking about food, especially what you can't have, and it's only a matter of time before you get frustrated and fall off the wagon. Isn't it time for a solution that works without the gimmicks? Something permanent that gives you the body you've always wanted, helps you reclaim your health, and adds years to your life? Like I stated earlier, I researched obesity, human physiology, and the connections between them. I discovered a pattern and developed a system of eating that supercharged my metabolism and caused me to lose a massive amount of body fat. I lost a total of 55 pounds and I have not regained a single pound of it back. When I first went on my fat loss journey, I didn't tell my family and friends what I was doing. After all, I had failed at losing weight so many times before, I didn't want to share my feelings of disappointment should I not succeed this time. I started losing weight immediately, and my family and friends asked me what diet I was on. Still not wanting to share my secret, I just told them I was spending time at the gym. By the end of 2 weeks, I had lost 13 pounds and had dropped a full pant size. And at the end of 6 weeks, I had lost a whopping 27 pounds. People would ask me what kind of diet I was on, and I would help them as much as I could. I continued giving advice to anyone who needed help losing unwanted body fat. I didn't have to convince them that what I was doing worked. I was living proof that it worked. Take my sister for example. She followed my instructions and dropped 6 pounds in 7 days. Or my brother-in-law, who cut down on just one food he usually ate and went on to lose 16 pounds in only 3 weeks. The truth is, everyone who took my suggestions and ran with them dropped at least 15 pounds within the first month. It became very time-consuming trying to explain to everyone who remembered me when I was fat how I lost 55 pounds in a matter of weeks. So I decided to write a step-by-step manual explaining exactly what you need to do in order to achieve the same incredible results thousands of others has achieved. Remember, this is the same secret way of eating that Hollywood celebrities use to stay in excellent shape and maintain extremely low body fat. Now, I'm not pointing this out to brag, but just to say that their success can now be your success. However, before we go any further, it's only fair that I absolutely be honest with you. If you're looking for a magic pill solution or some 7-day belly blast fad or just some other plan you already know will never ever work for you, please close this video and leave this page right now. This is definitely not for you. Rather, this program is for people who are ready to cast aside those miracle diets, yet still want a practical way to achieve permanent fat loss and better health. Because the truth is, when it comes to life, there are no easy answers. However, I've made this plan as easy as it can get. So if you're ready to leave behind the lies and embrace the truth about weight loss, then here's what you can expect. Drop 10% of your body weight in 30 days or less and continue to lose pound after pound every week until you have the body of your dreams. Enjoy all your favorite foods while getting slimmer and slimmer. Experience a daily surge of natural energy that doesn't seem to let up. Put an end to the constant cravings, endless yo-yo dieting, and that sneaky fat creep you'd otherwise face as you get older. Lose all your unwanted baby fat without having to count calories, practice portion controls, or follow complicated point systems, or exercise for hours on end. If you would like to achieve all of these goals, then the 30-day fat loss system isn't just a system for you, it's the only system for you. Getting the body you've always wanted is just a few short months away when you follow this plan. It's a foolproof plan that shows you step by step how to get in the best shape humanly possible. You just eat the right foods, delicious, mouth-watering meals that nourish your body, and the fat literally melts right off. It's really that simple. And without strict rules to follow, this never gets in the way of your busy life. So you can stick with it for the long run, and you know what that means. Once those pounds come off, they're gone for good. The new you is here to stay. Now you may believe that a system that can do this much for you would cost a pretty penny. And in all honesty, it really should. After all, this has helped thousands of folks just like you shed their excess fat and get fitter than they've been in years, perhaps ever. The 30-day fat loss system, if sold at retail price, is valued at $99.99. And to be quite honest, that's just a drop in the bucket when you consider the life-changing impact it has on you. However, I have some really good news. Act now and take advantage of a 60% discount. Get the body you deserve and start losing all the unwanted body fat for the incredible price of only $39.99. There's no recurring payment or monthly payments ever. Just a one-time cost of $39.99. Buy risk-free. Take advantage of my 2-month, 60-day unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. Here's how it works. If you don't drop all the weight you expect in the first 60 days, or if you don't drop 10% of your unwanted body fat within the first 60 days, simply shoot me an email or call my customer service support number, and I'll gladly refund every penny of your purchase price. No questions asked and no hassles. Look below this video right now and click on the button that says Add to Cart to claim your discounted price of only $39.99. Join thousands of others who've reached their dream body in just 30 days. Remember, it's not just a great bargain you're getting today. You'll also be joining one of the biggest weight loss movements in history. So click the Add to Cart button below this video to reserve your deeply discounted copy of this groundbreaking secret fat burning system that will have you shedding pound after pound. When you place your order today, you'll get instant access to the digital download of the 30-day fat loss system. That means you don't have to wait for the mailman in order to get started. You can download everything to your computer, iPhone, iPad, Kindle, tablet, or any other e-reader in just minutes and dive right in. Remember, the 30-day fat loss system guarantees you will lose 10% of your body fat within 30 days or your money back. No questions asked. In fact, if you're like so many others I've talked with, you should start seeing results the first week you apply the simple basic principles found in this fat loss system. The 30-day fat loss system is a natural eating plan that promotes effortless weight loss without you having to count calories, exercise portion controls, or follow complicated point systems. So give it a try. Don't put this off any longer. Here's why. First, as you can recall, I lowered the price by over half, making this almost embarrassingly cheap for just about anyone. Yet, eventually, I'm going to have to raise the price back up to where it deserves to be. So act now before that happens and get in on the fast track to a fitter, healthier, happier you. After all, you deserve it. So click on the Add to Cart button and let's get you started now.